You. Welcome to this week's session on job search in Canada. The topic for this week is how can new immigrants to Canada land in job quickly? Just like how we did last time about a 6-point rule for students, this week also we will discuss some points for the new immigrants. Okay, so the very first thing that the new immigrant should do is number one, new immigrants should try to unlearn what they have done in the past and try to think that the job search in Canada is entirely a different thing and they have to start from scratch. This is the thinking that new immigrants should inculcate in their mind. Number two, you need to decide on what role you need to apply for. Okay, so make a list of 2 to 3 roles that you are very good at in the past based on the work that you have done back home, and then try to search how many jobs are existing for each of those roles. Okay, you can browse many sites. You can just put the role as a keyword in the job site and search how many results are you getting. Whichever role has highest number of results, that is the role that you have to go for. Okay, don't keep only one option. Keep at least 2 to 3 roles handy so that you can pick the best one. Number 3, okay, when you start searching for job in Canada as a new immigrant, please be psychologically prepared that it is a 3 to 4 months at least an activity, and you can't get it in 1 month or less than a month. There are some people who are lucky who got the job in less than a month, but psychologically be prepared that you should spend time at least for 3 to 4 months of time. That is the reason why Canada asks you to bring funds sufficient for 6 months, because the worst case scenario is 6 months. And the next point is, do not fall prey to the financial pressures. Most of the people I have seen, they think, okay, they did not get the job in 2 to 3 weeks, and hence they feel pressure of the finances, and then they try to join in a part-time job, and eventually they lose focus, and then their actual job search becomes delayed by maybe a year. So don't fall to that prey. If you don't have money, try to get it from back home, but don't try to join in part-time jobs just to meet your financial needs. Focus only on job search. If one person of the family is searching for the job, the spouse can join in a part-time job, but at least one person should focus on doing a job search. Okay, the next point is, don't worry too much about Canadian experience. In fact, Canadian experience is a myth. There is nothing like you don't get jobs because you don't have Canadian experience. I have seen people saying that, oh, I'm not getting calls because I don't have a Canadian experience. No, it is not wrong. You're not getting calls because you're not planning your job search properly. So it is a myth. So don't fall into that Canadian experience game. And the next and very important point is, make sure you have a resume format which is mostly in a Canadian format. I have seen so many people who came to me saying that, oh, I was trying for the past 6 months and I did not get any call, or I did not get any job offers. So I asked them to send me the resume, and resume is still in the Indian format with about 4 or 5 pages. They should be in a Canadian format, crisp and concise, into at least maybe 2 or at max 3 pages, but not more than that. You can see one Canadian format I have placed in my website rambabu.ca at the bottom. And the last point that you should take care is, do not be proud of what you have done in the past. Okay, you might be an IIT person, or you might be an IIM person, or you might have 20 or 30 years back home experience, but nobody cares how much experience you have in the past. Job search is a very different thing here. You have to think that this is your first job and you have to plan your job search in such a way. I have seen many people were quite arrogant. Oh, I am a very senior project manager in India, and why don't I get a project manager job here? You will be lucky if you get a project manager job. Otherwise, it is not that much of a very straightforward process. Okay, so make sure you follow all these points. I'm sure these will be helpful, and in fact, whatever advice that I give, those are practically implemented in some of the candidates that I was mentoring, and they have given very fruitful results. So make sure you follow all these results if you feel it very helpful. Okay, that's it for this week. Next week we will discuss about a topic on whether certifications are really useful in job search. Thank you so much.